taking a look at the Pretender song, Back on the Chain Gang, but this is the acoustic live version, so we're looking at how to strum and play it on guitar. You'll notice, yes, I've broke my wrist, so I can still manage to play the guitar. So if I can do it with a broken wrist, I'm sure you can do it with a fully functional wrists. And this is one of those songs, if you look at the chords for it, at first it can look a little bit daunting, but it's really fairly simple. We're starting with a D suspended 2. The official book calls it a D added 9, but I'm not going to argue with that. I've called it a D suspended 2. We're going to move from that to an A/D. So that's like an A chord but with an open D. Moving to an E minor 7, and we're going to do it like that. And then to move to the G major 7, we're just going to put this finger on the second fret of the high E. I could put my thumb on there to get the full, but if I just hit the top notes like that, and then move into G, little finger down, put this finger across for the full G. So that's the first half, so you've got that dun, dun, da, dun, 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 da, dun, 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 da, 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 dun. Now we're going to go through that again, but this time we're going to play a D added 9 in this position. As you can see on the chord chart, we're on the 10th fret with our first finger there on the B string, 11th fret of the G, and we've got the open D. We're going to move that shape to the 5th fret, and that's going to now be an A/D, and then we'll follow the same as what we did going in the E minor 7, G major 7 to G. So that was going to be so all together that intro should sound like this. That's our intro. Now the chord progression for the first verse is that exact same chord progression played. Now I put the lyrics on the screen. I've differentiated the D suspended 2 from the D added 9, so because if you look in the official book it'll have D added 9 for both, but it's in that position. So I found a picture of you. That's exactly the same. So as we do the last line of going into the chorus, we've got back on the train. Verse. What we've got there is E minor 7. We're going to do a full E minor 7 to A, back to E minor 7. Now if you listen to the record, there's this little, we could just go to A, but it's A suspended 4, A suspended 2 to A, which just fills it out that nice bit. But if you're a beginner and you find it difficult, stick with A, no one's going to complain. Back to E minor 7. Back on the chain, and then back to our main. So, back on the train. Oh, back on the train, girl. Verse 2, exactly the same as verse 1, obviously literally different. The chorus is exactly the same, and then there's a little like bit of a solo type thing going on. So after the we're back there. Then it moves to D suspended 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go to this quite interesting bridge which I like the sound of. Now the chords look really complicated, but they're not really. We're going from this D minor like that. Sounds very Beatlesque off Abbey Road. So D minor. Now I want to pick it, which I'm struggling with me splint on, but they are the notes I'm picking. So I'm hitting the open D, moving to the G, to the B, back to G. So going to high E, B, G, B. If that's too quick an explanation, just roll it back and watch it again. Then an A added flattened 13th, which sounds like a right mouthful, is just leaving our first finger on there and going to an A chord and doing exactly the same picking pattern. So now I've just looked at this one last night and I'm struggling to play that and singing at the same time, so bear with me. So then it changes where it's like more strumming. So we're going from a D minor, first finger off and back down, so technically D suspended 2 back to D minor. So, and then that A added, flattened 13th, A, back again. So and then right at the end where we've got this sticking with A, it then goes into the final part where there's a bit of a key change. So we've got that E, a B suspended 4, which is a B5 power chord with the open B and the open E. Take that finger off, slide that down, and we've got an E added 9. And then back to the B suspended 4 again. So I found a picture of you. Those were the happiest days of my life. Bringing the battle. And then the chorus right at the end, we're about E added 9. Back on the train. Back on the train, girl. So we've got that E added 9. Now we're back on the B suspended 4. Back again. Back again. And then back again. Oh, the B. Back on the, and then on E, chain gang, and then really you're just tailing out on B to E. Back on the chain gang, B to E. Then right at the end it goes B, and then E added 9, which is a little finger on there. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play the Pretenders back on the chain gang.